Welcome back to HelloCraft, and today I want to show off this 3D miniature puzzle. They call it a 2D puzzle, but it's really 3D here. It's designed by Rolife, and it's made in China. This is like a laser cut little book Nook miniature. This is a pretty popular modeling type for putting on your bookshelves, as you can see in this photo. This was purchased on Amazon, and they have a few different ones out there. Let me see if I can flip it over. These are the other ones that they have available. I picked the quote-unquote magic house because it reminded me of Diagon Alley in Harry Potter, and it's definitely supposed to be, but it's called Magic House instead. They also have platform 9 3/4 there, and that one's called Time Travel, and then these two other ones that don't really interest me. They're just more, I think they're more anime based. So I'm gonna open this thing up and show you what it looks like. I just finished this Mayberry Street miniature, and I'm hoping that this laser printed book Nook is a little bit less complex and complicated, because this one took me, if I had to guess, 2 hours a day for at least 5 to 10 days. Let's conservatively estimate it at 10 days. So at least 20 hours of work went into this one. And that was over a period of time. I'm going to come and show you what this one looks like. I have this one over here, and I repainted it and made it into a Honeyduke's candy shop. Not like a huge Potterhead, but I do enjoy the design and architectural sort of styling of the time period of Harry Potter, although this is not super indicative of a Harry Potter building. I just kind of painted it and turned it into a Honeyduke's. Thought it was kind of cool. This one is a little French chocolate shop, and could see all these little tiny candy bars and boxes and stuff. Those were all handcrafted by yours truly and glued together. That's what the majority of the modeling time was spent on this one. If you want to see a video covering this one, I'll be posting. I did a proper camera filming of that one, so it'll be on the channel soon. But let's go ahead and open up this one and see what it looks like. I'm probably not gonna be filming an entire video covering this. I'm just gonna do updates every time I do a little bit more work on it. So today's gonna be the first update, just unboxing it and observing what's going on inside. As I was opening this, I wanted to just describe the material that this box is made out of. This is like a very fancy feeling leather. Cardboard that is textured to feel like leather. You can almost see it there. So this isn't like, China has matured quite a bit in their manufacturing, so it's hard to discount their products anymore. But let's open up the rest of this and see what's inside. So this is exactly what it looks like as you open it. You have a manual, and then you have some flat pack here, and it looks to be about 6 sheets of laser cut, some sort of, it might be just a veneer, but it might be some sort of particle or something like that. And then underneath we have some wiring because these have some lights in them. I forgot to mention that across the way at the Honeydukes miniature, I have that wired to USB, so I'll probably end up doing that for this one as well. This is a Christmas gift, so I hate having interchangeable batteries that I need to worry about, and so I'll probably just solder a resistor into the wiring. That way it could be run USB. I'm not a wiring wizard, but I know how to do some of that stuff. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna open this for this video, but it looks less overwhelming compared to the Mayberry Street one. But I feel like the smaller the model, the harder it is. Let's just go through the manual and check out what's in here. I wish there was a parts list that was more straightforward. This one has like a schedule in each part, but I really just want to know how many, like the quantity of the parts there are, just like right up front. I would like to know that. So, and it's just showing, I wonder if this is just for the certain sheet that we're looking at, or if it's the entirety of the model. So we go into the next page and it's already into schematics. So I'm just gonna run through this quickly, see if there's anything more. No, this is the whole kit and caboodle here. Wow. I wonder why that parts list is so bad. I might just have to look at it again to understand it a little bit more, but I don't know. This looks, I think I'm reading this correctly. It shows the picture of the part number, the name, and then the quantity. And for the sheets, there's only one in the quantity. And then there's nothing else here that indicates that there's more sheets. So maybe it's just an error or something, but this one definitely has a quantity. That's the only one that has a quantity though, other than one, which I feel like is probably an error. Bag number 1, bag number 3. Okay. Yeah, interesting. I'm actually gonna probably crack this open just to see what each sheet looks like, because this schedule is not helping me out too much. So this is kind of cool. It is like almost like a film negative with like a translucent image there that you could see. So it gives it some depth. I'm not going to be using the Magic House name on this puzzle, or I keep on calling it a puzzle. That's what they refer to it as. It's a book nook. Excuse me. There's some sanding paper in there. That's just a sheet of what feels like clear plastic. And then we get into the good stuff here. Now, laser cut models for like doll houses are very popular. I don't know if I love them. This will be a good indication of how I feel about them as far as what they look like when they are finished on the shelf. So these are pretty straightforward. You just click them together. This feels like the siding for the stuff, almost. Like, I don't think there's any painting involved. So yeah, this is all like the siding, the facades of the buildings. which is cool. It's cool that you have the choice of using this stuff and not having to paint or anything. So this is one sheet. This one's a little bit thicker feeling, so that's interesting. And then you got, oh, there's a lot of them. This is the base. This is exactly what doll houses look like if you've ever done one. So usually the biggest pieces of the model are on the bottom, and I hope that I didn't lose this already. Right here, there's a piece missing. That's not good. Uh-oh. Have to look around, but that's all of it for now, and it's actually not that overwhelming for me to look at. I'd probably be able to put this together pretty quickly. I'm not sure if the directions call for glue to be used, but I'll probably use glue on it. I'm gonna look at the directions right now and see if it does call out for glue. And the nice thing is it stacks all together nicely, so you could do, theoretically, you could do it like sheets at a time and keep everything in a nice pile. But that's the unboxing and overview of this Magic House Book Nook model. This is from Amazon, designed by Rolife and manufactured in, there's actually, it's kind of cool. This is how you kind of could tell that China manufacturing is maturing, but they put the address of the manufacturing company on there, Robotime. Yeah, pretty sweet. I'll let you know. I'll check in after I do some modeling each time I do it on this, and yeah, I think it'll be an interesting series. So happy Hallow crafting, and we'll see you on the next one. Let me know if you have any questions.